good people of the internet, old and new viewers alike, and a very special welcome to all my new viewers. I've had quite a lot lately, and I really appreciate you tuning in, subscribing, and watching my videos. Heart. And this is another book haul video. I'll be doing more of these because I like books, and I tend to go on buying sprees a lot. And now that I know you guys like these kinds of videos, I'll just keep on doing them. We both win! So I took advantage of another bookoutlet.com sale thing. There's a coupon for $5 off, actually. This video is not sponsored by Book Outlet, nor do they have any knowledge of this video, but feel free to share it with them if you so desire. Come here, Watson. Watson is my co-host. She says, I love books. She's climbing in the box right now. Okay. I can't do this if you're in the box, Watson. So if you don't know about bookoutlet.com yet, bookoutlet.com, it's a wonderful website that has wonderful books. They're all new for very low prices, but they also have scratch and dent copies for even cheaper if you don't mind having something that's a little bit beat up, but none of them are used. So we're just gonna jump right into this book haul, as they say in other book haul videos. In fact, I don't like that phrase. Eradicate that. Strike that from the record. I never said jump right in. So here we go. Yeah, that's way more original. First book, the Spooksville Trilogy. 3 books in 1! By Christopher Pike. Like the fish. Welcome to Spooksville, where the weird is normal. Sounds like somewhere I'd fit in. Adam has just moved to the small town of Springville. The first day there, he meets Sally, who tells him the city's real name is Spooksville because of all the spooky things that happen in it. The books that are included in this are The Secret Path, The Howling Ghost, and The Haunted Cave. I have to clear a space for all my new books because I'm running out of space. Next book we have is called The Thickety, A Path Begins. How cute is that name? Thickety, by J.A. White. When Kara Westfall was 5 years old, her mother was convicted of the worst of all crimes, witchcraft. Years later, Kara and her little brother Taff, oh that's cute, Taff, are still shunned by the people of their village, who believe that nothing is more evil than magic, except perhaps the mysterious forest that covers nearly the entire island. It has many names, this place. Sometimes it is called the Dark Wood, or Sworder's Realm, but mostly it's called the Thickety. Bum bum bum! So there's that one. Then we have, let's see, The League of Beastly Dreadfuls by Holly Grant. Pictures by Josie Portillo. Warning. Uh-oh. This book is chock full of dreadful things. Calamity, evil plans, attack poodles! And is not suitable for nice little boys and girls. Take my advice. Practice your posture instead. Miss Drusilla Jellymonk, etiquette expert. For more appropriate reading, see my etiquette manual for the prim and proper sort, excerpt inside. Okay. That's cute. Yeah, I look forward to whatever this is about, because already that sounds really cute. Alright, now we've got On the Day I Died by Candace Fleming. Stories from the Grave. So there's a little excerpt on the back, and I'll read it. Me first. A girl moved close, and as she did, the moon reappeared as bright and white and as a polished bone. She reached for Mike. Mike, that's my boyfriend. Different Mike, okay. Her death-pale fingers trembled and eager. Go ahead, came a voice from the shadows. Tell him, urged another. The girl turned back to Mike, and she smiled uncertainly. We want to tell you our stories, she said. Our death stories. Death? Croaked Mike. She nodded, her eyes filling with luminous moonlight. And this one is mine. Wow, I was probably a little more melodramatic than this book is, but that sounds neat. Next one is A Curious Tale of the Inbetween by Lauren DeStefano. This is neat because if you turn it this way, it looks like it's upright still. Oh my god! This has one of those cool, like, velvety book textures. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but you book aficionados know what I mean. There's just like, some books have this silky smooth cover, and it's just like, you just... It feels awesome. I don't know what it's made of, but it feels amazing. Pram's best friend has always been a ghost. Well, that's a good opening line. Prembelly sees the two worlds around her, that of the living, happy and dull, and that of the dead, hiding unnoticed behind every door and around every corner. But the orphaned Prem much prefers the company of the ghosts that only she can see, especially that of her best friend Felix. Oh, I love the names already. Prem and Felix. It sounds like a match made in heaven. I think this will be a joyous thing to read. Up next is The Unseen World of Poppy Malone, A Gaggle of Goblins by Suzanne Harper. Poppy Malone wasn't the kind of girl who saw goblins. That was what made the whole thing so strange. If it had been anyone else in her family, her parents, or Will, or Franny, or even Rolly. Rolly? Am I saying that right? Rolly? R-O-L-L-Y. I'm seeing... just... God, whatever. Who was only 5. It would have made much more sense. But they didn't go into the attic on that hot June afternoon, and Poppy did. And that made all the difference. And she wears Chucks, by the way, so I like her already. I don't think I can go wrong with this. And then we have, this one looks really spooky, you guys, seriously. Tell the Story to Its End by Simon P. Clark. Look at this. It just looks, it has a kind of a velvety texture too, but it's hardcover. Tell the story to its end, says Aaron with a grin. His yellow eyes are glowing like embers in the night. When I reach the end, I say, what happens? You'll have the whole story. He says, looking at me and licking his lips with a dry gray tongue. What happens then? Why don't we find out? I guess it's meant to be dark and creepy. I don't know if they did ghost story, but it's creepy. So I'm looking forward to reading this. One of those thunderstormy night type of books, which we don't really ever have in Florida. Maybe I'll just pay someone to stand outside my window and like wiggle some sheet metal, and then somebody else to stand next to the lights and just like flick them on and off for like lightning, and then have somebody pour a bucket of water over my head for the rain. I don't know. It could work. We have Withering by Sea by Judith Russell. This one looks really British to me. This is a mystery, sort of a fantasy mystery, I guess. High on a cliff was a gloomy Victorian town. I'm sorry, the sound of music. If you hear any jinglings in the background, it's the cat. It's the cats playing with their Christmas presents. High on a cliff above the gloomy Victorian town of Withering by Sea stands the Hotel Majestic. Inside the walls of the damp, dull hotel, 11-year-old orphan Stella Montgomery leads a miserable life with her 3 dreadful aunts. And one night, Stella sees something she shouldn't have. Soon, she finds herself on the run from terrifying Professor Stark and his gang of thugs. But how can one young girl outwit an evil stage magician, much less rescue his poor mistreated assistant? Perhaps with the help of a mysterious maestro and his musical cats, not to mention a lively girl named Gert. You had me at musical cats. Let's see, now we have Hollowed by Tanya Hurley. She writes the same books that are right here, the Ghost Girl series, and I really like those. So I knew I would like this one. This is the 3rd one, apparently, in a series. So I'm not going to read it just yet. It's so hard to film a video with cats, oh my god. So I'm going to have to track down the first 2. They did not have them on Book Outlet, but I will find them somewhere. It's from the Blessed series. His cats choose break. What are you guys doing? And the next book is called Heap House by Edward Carey. I think this one looks really spooky. Look at this, you guys. Check this house out. Claude Ironmonger. Here's a brass door handle saying Alice Higgs, and his birth object, a universal bath plug, constantly calls out James Henry Hayward. The rest of the Ironmonger family would rather the objects collected from the rubbish heaps of London stayed quiet, but something is happening, something big. Yes, the Los Angeles Times said it's whimsically gothic. Channels Dickens crossed with Lemony Snicket. Magnificently creepy. Oh, written and illustrated by Edward Carey, so this guy's like a double threat. Oh, it's a trilogy, you guys! This is book 1. Oh, good. And next we have Back to Black Brick by Sarah Moore Fitzgerald. You don't have to be recognized by every single person you've ever met. Wanting that would be egotistical. But, ow. But there are 1 or 2 people in your life who should always know who you are. You'll probably never know how important that is unless one of those people starts to forget you. This sounds like a fun time. And the final book is called House of Secrets. Now, this is by Chris Columbus and Ned Vizzini. Chris Columbus, as in the actual Chris Columbus, not the one who discovered America, I mean the one who does the movie stuff. He directed Harry Potter and like tons of other films. That Chris Columbus, he wrote this. Oh, J.K. Rowling said something about this book. Imagine that. A breakneck, jam-packed roller coaster of an adventure about the secret power of books. House of Secrets comes complete with 3 resourceful sibling heroes, a seriously creepy villainess, and a barrel loads of fantasy and fear. Well, if J.K. Rowling says that, then I guess it must be true. So this will be fun, and it's actually pretty funny because I ordered this from Book Outlet while I was waiting for the shipment to arrive, like 2 days or 3 days after I ordered it. I didn't even tell Mike about it. He came back from the thrift store with this. He's like, I found a book I think you might like. It's the hardcover version of House of Secrets. So I thought that was pretty funny that he knows me so well that he picked up the book that I actually did order for myself. I thought that was really sweet. Okay, you guys, well that's it for this book haul video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Please click the little bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. And let me know what other kinds of videos you'd like to see. I do intend on doing more book haul videos. Maybe I'll do a tour of my bookshelf here at some point. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Happy reading and stuff. Or whatever you're supposed to say at the end of a book haul video. I don't know.